He loved people. He loved life. He loved adventure. He loved fun. He loved his family. The world never influenced him. Aaron influenced the world.
Aaron's job was to be in the military and to serve our country.
This is extraordinary new information. Defense Secretary Robert Gates telling United States Marines he is very concerned too much classified information has gotten out in public. You will be riveted by what you are about to hear.
Sunday in the Situation Room, we all agreed that we would not release any operational details from the effort to take out bin Laden. That all fell apart on Monday, the next day.
Of his Navy SEALs and what they did last Sunday.
Within 24 hours of Biden's public statements, Aaron called me. His tone was extremely serious, and he said, "Mom, you need to wipe your social media clean. Get rid of everything, any reference of me or my buddies, because there's chatter, and all of our lives are possibly in danger, including yours." How dare they? And I don't even have the proper words for how furious I am about that. They put a target on my son's back, and even on my back, But a little over 90 days later, my son was dead.
And a lot of others.
This is the single largest loss of life.
Navy SEALs were killed when their helicopter was shot down.
22 were members of the Special Operations Navy SEAL Team 6, the same unit that killed Osama bin Laden.
That wherever he was, God could protect him, and God did. He protected Aaron through a lot of deployments. I just assumed it would always be that way, When the bodies of the warriors came back, but the families had been asked, do you want media? Do you want pictures? We said no, and it came back to us from the Navy that there won't be any pictures or any media. But there were. The next day of the President of the United States saluting a coffin of one of the warriors. Because it's all about the President. It's always all about the President.
A friend of mine who had lost her son in Iraq and said that the letter that she had received from George Bush was a personalized letter. The other families in this crash had received letters from President Obama that were not personalized. They were form letters. A family sacrifices their child, and they're under your command, and you choose to send a form letter to them. Other people whose children were killed in other battles in Afghanistan, they've gotten the very same form letters. These are human beings over there fighting for us. Don't treat them like they're nobodies. Just because they put a uniform on, they didn't become not human anymore. The America that we raised Aaron in was a patriotic America, where the dream is alive and fresh and opportunities are exploding around you. We raised him to be a patriot. Of course, I wish I could change the outcome, but I would never have taken that out of him because it's who he was.
We just need to look at what's down the road and how we preserve what's been given to us by others.
Some of my greatest concerns are people who won't vote. I've heard a lot of people say, well, I don't like either candidate, so I'm not voting. Well, that's a really big mistake. You might as well spit in my face after I've given my son to this country than to say I'm not going to vote, because too many people have died to give you that right.